Today we're going to be attacking the chest from a different perspective by attacking the pec minors. Hey guys, Coach Mike Landon, TANCnutrition.com and the Diet Doc Team K Seattle. Let's get it off our chest right now. You guys dig the shirt, okay? All right. You guys dig it, okay? Back to the topic at hand. So today we're going to be working chest, but we're going to be working a different part, a different muscle of the chest that some people don't really emphasize in their training. We're going to be working the pec minors. Now the pec minor muscle is a small, flat, thin muscle that attaches, it has its origins basically on the third, fourth, and fifth rib. And it attaches basically to the coracoid process of the scapula. Now, if you could imagine, if you could pull out any anatomy book or go to Google the scapula, find where the pec minor is, and if you look at the pictures of the pec minor, you can see what it does when you contract it. Now, when you contract, I always like to tell my clients, when you're contracting a muscle, you bring the, just to make things simple for them, to bring the origin to the insertion and vice versa. So when you're contracting the muscle, you want to basically, you're going to bring the, when the muscle shortens, it's going to bring the scapula more anteriorly, and it's going to basically protract the scapula. So it's going to bring it around, around you. So it's going to be going like this. I actually, if you don't mind, I have a drawing of the scapula. This is not, okay, this is not perspective here, but it gives you a basic idea of what it's going to do. Okay, so this is the scapula right here. Okay, that's the glenoid cavity right there. This is supposed to be the coracoid process here, and these are the attachments, the muscles of the pec minor attaching to the medial border of that. So, and this is the acromion process, okay? Well, anyways, if you can imagine, this is attaching to the third, fourth, and fifth rib. When you can shorten that, it's gonna pull down on that coracoid process. And what that does is basically bring the shoulder, the scapula anteriorly. It'll come out anteriorly, it'll come down, it'll pull it down. It's gonna protract, means it's gonna come around this way. And it's going to do a little bit of an anterior tilt. So what that does is you have to basically, in order to stimulate this muscle, you're going to have to perform an exercise that is going to bring those, contract that muscle in that same fashion. Because when you internally rotate your shoulders inward, and remember that another function of the pec minors is as an accessory muscle to breathing. So what it does is lift the chest up, the ribs up, whenever you're during inspiration, and relaxes it, of course, during expiration, during the expiratory phase. So, on regards to that picture that I just showed you there, when it pulls down on, when it contracts, it's underneath your pec minor, pec majors, it contracts. It pulls down on that coracoid process, brings the scapula around your, if you can imagine, it brings it around and down. And so to contract that, this next exercise that I'm going to show you will help definitely give you that contraction that you're going to feel in your pec minors, and help develop those that underlying pec minor, so that basically it can help push your pec major out a little bit, and hopefully add into the development of your pec. Anyways, without further ado, here's the video.
You'll need to perform this exercise on the Smith machine. You'll also need a movable bench that can incline. First, raise or lower the bar to about the height of your pelvic bone. Next, move the bench closer to the Smith machine, about the width of your body if you are facing sideways from the bar and bench. Position your hands on the bar fairly close together, then place one of your feet on the bench, but just the toe cap portion of it, not the entire foot. Now when you're ready to begin, hop off the other foot and place it next to the other foot on the bench. Now, allow your upper body to relax into the starting position by shrugging your shoulders and allowing your arms to carry the load of your body. This is the starting position. Now remember to keep just a slight bend in your arms and your head facing downward. This keeps the body in a slight forward angle when performing the movement and places more emphasis on the pec minor to do its job. So hey, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and see you around for the next video, okay? Until the next time, Coach Mike out.